Assignment answers. Roman 1. Answer the following. Question 1. Why did the kid scream? Answer. The kid screamed because it fell into a ditch. Question 2. How do you know that the kid is self-reliant? Answer. When the writer went to help the kid replied that he could help himself. This showed the self-reliance of the kid. Roman 2. Make sentences for the following words. Children, you might have made your own sentences. These are a few examples. First word, scream. The baby screamed when someone tried to carry him. Second word, grace. By grace of God, I am hale and healthy. Roman number 3. Identify the type of sentence. Question 1. Bring me that book. Imperative sentence. Question 2. Open the door. Imperative sentence. Question 3. Where have you been all these years? Interrogative sentence. Question 4. You are so kind. Declarative sentence. Question 5. It was a horrible experience. Declarative sentence. Question 6. We are waiting for them. Declarative sentence. Question 7. What a pleasant surprise. Exclamatory sentence. Question 8. Do as I tell you. Imperative sentence. Question 9. She looked surprised. Declarative sentence. Question number 10. When are you leaving for Mumbai? Interrogative sentence. Roman 4. For the contractions given below, write the full forms. Won't, will not. Weren't, were not. Couldn't, could not. Shouldn't, should not. You'd, you would. He's, he is. I'll, I will. Who'll, who will. We'd, we would. Don't, do not. Let us recap the lesson which we did in the previous session. In this lesson, the writer says that he had lost all hopes of his future. One morning, as he was sitting under a tree in a dejected mood, he saw a boy come along riding his bicycle. Suddenly, he heard a scream and rushed to help the boy. The boy refused his help before thanking him. The writer was surprised when the boy told him that he could help himself. The writer assumed that the boy must be self-reliant and did not want anyone to show mercy on him. The boy picked up his bicycle and limped back home. The writer heard a voice saying, "If a child can be self-reliant, so could he also be." The writer felt some kind of divine grace on him and also inspired him to deal with his problems. Lesson: Self-Reliance. I went home and picked up a book to read. It was Thus Spake Swami Vivekananda. On the page I opened, these lines appeared. Once when a disciple pleaded his helplessness with Swami Vivekananda, Swamiji thundered, "What nonsense are you talking? Within you lies indomitable power. Only thinking I am nothing, you have become powerless. It is just escapism to say I am so miserable. Every man has his burden to bear." Pleaded means emotional appeal. Helplessness means inability to defend. Thundered means say loudly. Indomitable means too strong. Escapism means running away from reality. Miserable means uncomfortable. Burden means load. Children, in this paragraph, the writer went back home and picked up a book which was Thus Spake Swami Vivekananda. On the very first page of the book, he saw that the disciple went to Swami Vivekananda and pleaded his helplessness with the Swamiji. Hearing his disciple's words, Swami Vivekananda speaks loudly that the disciple was talking nonsense. He advised the principal to give up the thinking that he was worthless because there is an indomitable power in everybody, and that it was just escapism to feel miserable about our helplessness. Every man has to bear his burden. Children, let us read the lesson together. I went home and picked up a book to read. It was Thus Spake Swami Vivekananda. On the page I opened, these lines appeared. Once when a disciple pleaded his helplessness with Swami Vivekananda, Swamiji thundered, "What nonsense are you talking? Within you lies indomitable power. Only thinking I am nothing, you have become powerless. It is just escapism to say I am so miserable. Every man has his burden to bear." Swami Vivekananda did not suffer fools. If you are miserable, try to conquer your misery and try to be calm. Stand up, be bold, be strong. Do not be a weakling. Take all your responsibilities on your shoulders and know that you are the creator of your own destiny. It is a big error to feel helpless. All the strength and success you want is within you. Misery means discomfort. Weakling means physically weak. Creator means a person who brings something into existence. Children, the writer adds that Swami Vivekananda did not tolerate fools. Having been inspired by the preachings of Swami Vivekananda, the writer tells us that we should try to be calm. We should stand up boldly and take all responsibilities on our shoulders and create our own destiny. The writer says that feeling helplessness is an error and that we have the strength to succeed. Children, let us read the paragraph. Swami Vivekananda did not suffer fools. If you are miserable, try to conquer your misery and try to be calm. Stand up. Be bold. Be strong. Do not be a weakling. Take all your responsibilities on your shoulders and know that you are the creator of your own destiny. It is a big error to feel helpless. All the strength and success you want is within you. If we cannot help ourselves, there is none to help us. To think that there is someone is sweet delusion. This is the greatest lesson we should learn. None else can help you. Friend, get a hold on yourself. Then stand up. Don't be afraid. In the midst of all miseries and all weaknesses, let the self come out. Faint and imperceptible though it be at first. Delusion means a symptom of mental disorder. Imperceptible means gradual. Children, finally, the writer says that we should help ourselves and should not rely on others because nobody will be ready to help us. The writer is of the opinion that the greatest lesson we should learn is self-reliant. We should face our miseries with courage. Children, let us read this paragraph. If we cannot help ourselves, there is none to help us. To think that there is someone is sweet delusion. This is the greatest lesson we should learn. None else can help you, friend. Get a hold on yourself. Then stand up. Don't be afraid. In the midst of all miseries and all weaknesses, let the self come out. Faint and imperceptible though it be at first. Grammar time. Today we will study about phrase. What is a phrase? A phrase is a small group of words which is a part of a bigger sentence or a clause. Phrases are unlike idioms. They are actually direct and to the point. The expression means what the words indicate. A phrase does not have a subject and a verb, so it does not express a complete sentence. They are part of a complete sentence. Phrases, examples with meanings and how to frame them in sentences. Carry on means continue. Carry on with your work. Come across means meet. I came across an old friend in the market. Call off means cancel. The meeting has been called off. See off means departure. I went to see off my friend at the airport. Got stuck or stuck in means impossible to move. I got stuck in the middle of the traffic jam. Stuck it out. Continue even though unpleasant. Despite very bad weather, they stuck it out throughout the night being together. Children, let us recap about idioms. Idioms are a collection of words or phrases which have a figurative. These words cannot be taken at their literal or actual meanings. Idioms are often used in stories, poems, and even in the spoken words. The origins of the idioms are not known, but said to have originated from stories and creative writing. Idioms, examples with meanings, and how to use them in sentences. Bag and baggage means completely. The British left India bag and baggage after independence. To back out means to withdraw. As the boy was injured, he had to back out from the tournament. To back up means to support. The whole class came to back up Ashwini during her final match. An afternoon farmer means a lazy person. Work hard for exams from day one. Don't be an afternoon farmer. Stuck her tongue out means to be rude. The girl stuck her tongue out to her friend because they fought. Home assignment, Roman number 1. Answer the following. Question 1. Who is the creator of your destiny? Question 2. What advice did Swami Vivekananda give his disciples? Question 3. What is escapism? Question 4. Is feeling of helpless always a form of escapism? Roman number 2. Identify whether it is an idiom or a phrase and write down the meaning which are italicized. The rare wheels got stuck in the mud. She stuck her tongue out at the snake in the zoo. The journey was long and hot and they had no drinking water, but they stuck it out cheerfully. We got stuck in a traffic jam for almost an hour. He didn't want to be stuck with strangers during the trip. Roman number 3. It is an activity. Below are human qualities given which are positive and negative. Tick against each noun given below in the appropriate column. The first question has been done for you. For example, love is a positive quality. For the others, I will read out. You will have to tick whether it is a positive or a negative quality. Honesty, jealousy, courage, pride. Vivaciousness means cruelty. Tolerance, selfishness. Nobility, malice means desire to harm. Cowardice means lack of bravery. Gratefulness, helplessness.